It's finally something new for Necro Overtime. I feel like a lot with these OTs we're kind of digesting the same stories over and over with new updates, but we got a Menendez brothers update today.
I think there's some big things on the horizon here.
Yeah, so the Netflix series Monster, their second season came out. That was about the Menendez brothers. I've been getting a lot of DMs about that in the past month or so.
For your thoughts?
Yeah, because I finally finished it last night. It took me a minute. Been kind of.
How many is it's a series then? Obviously.
Yeah, it's 9 episodes.
God
so it's a
damn.
long one. It's a commitment, but
That is a commitment.
But yeah. So here we are doing this OT. Finally, going to talk about it because I finally finished it.
Do you want to review the series first, or should we get into like more?
No,
of the
let's
news?
do the news first. I
Okay.
think.
What do you got, Dave? What kind of news you got up for us?
Well,
Obviously. I can keep going if you want. There's a rapist.
Keep going. What do you
around
got?
Lincoln Park. Hide your kids and hide your wife and hide your husbands too, because they're raping everybody out here.
so this is just breaking today. There was a sort of a press conference kind of thing that went on today. Relatives of Lyle and Eric Menendez on Wednesday, that's today, the day we're recording, so that's
Wow.
today, like I said,
New episodes.
made impassioned pleas for their release from prison after more than 30 years as the LA County District Attorney weighs new evidence in the murder of their parents. So he said he was going to look at some new evidence that came out the other day, and people are thinking that he might, push for them to be resentenced. More than 24 family members announced a coalition urging authorities to review the case and they either throw out their convictions and hold a new trial or resentence them in light of evidence they said demonstrated the brothers were victims of abuse at the hands of their father. Although they've never denied killing their parents, both men maintained during their trial that they acted in self-defense and suffered years of physical and sexual abuse from their father. Ana Maria Baralt, niece of Jose Menendez, told reporters Wednesday, quote, "If Lyle and Eric's case were heard today, with the understanding we now have about abuse and PTSD, there's no doubt in my mind that their sentencing would have been very different." Baralt read a statement from Terry Baralt, Jose Menendez's sister. "I implore the district attorney's office to end our prolonged suffering and release Lyle and Eric back to our family. 35 years is such a long time. My prayer is that I live long enough to see my nephews again and to hug them once more." I mean, that's the basic gist of the story of what took place today. I mean, this story goes on and on. I don't know if you want to read the whole thing. But
What were they sentenced to? Life in prison?
Without the possibility of parole.
I see.
And it was kind of a weird thing because they had the first trial where they presented witnesses and testimony about the sexual abuse stuff, and they got a hung jury.
Mm-hmm.
They retried them, as we recall, shortly after OJ burned them, and they're like, we need a fucking conviction here. The judge disallowed a lot of that testimony in the second trial, so they didn't get to hear a lot of that testimony and eyewitness accounts about the abuse stuff, and they were convicted.
Yeah. We didn't focus on the second trial very much when we did our series on them because it is their defense was really gutted. So you're just left with the crime that they committed. And when you're left with just the crime they committed, it's really fucking bad.
Yeah.
It's a
really bad crime that
they shot them up in the living room, right? Like
Yeah.
they kind of came into the home at night and shot their parents up who were
they
sitting
were
on the couch.
yes, either sleeping or
Sleeping
just
or-
watching TV. But
Right.
Shotguns, close range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dirty business.
Multiple times. Lyle went back out,
Reloaded.
and
Yeah,
went back
yeah.
in. So I watched the Monster show, and that show is cast so well, and the acting is so well. The Dahmer series was fantastic. The season 1 was Dahmer, and And that had me all like, oh, I want to redo our episode on Dahmer. And watching this one, I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm like invested in the Menendez case again. I have such a hard time with that case, trying to figure out like how I feel about them.
Yeah.
Because it's so cold-blooded what they did.
It's a lot of trying to put yourself into a world you're not part of. Like that rich world where they claim like their parents had total control over them, even though they had a credit card with a $200,000 limit, right?
Yeah, it was something absurd.
Weren't they also sent to colleges, but like they were very much like told what they're supposed to do and what not supposed to do? Or am I mixing that up?
Jose controlled everything.
Yeah.
I mean, Jose Menendez was not a great person at all.
Sure.
He like had a history of abusing musicians, right? Or like,
well, so that's the
allegedly.
That's like the new evidence, or the one of the newest things was he had. He started out with Hertz. He had O.J. Simpson, like big time stuff like that. Then he went to RCA Records, was dealing with big musicians. But one of his things was a boy band called Menudo. And the basis or the idea is like it's with the Backstreet Boys. Eventually, the Backstreet Boys aren't boys anymore. They become the Backstreet Men, and girls don't like them anymore, right? So
I don't know. They seem to be doing pretty well on all this reunion.
I disagree with that.
Mike still loves them.
So Jose was like, well, when one kid starts getting too old, we'll just replace him with another one that looks the same. But really, it was like
DiCaprio does. It works for him.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, it was a revolving door for Jose to abuse kids, is what has been found out now. So looking back on it, it's like, well, you know, maybe Lyle and Eric were telling the truth, which I do. I think they do, and that's the general opinion of everybody now, is that they were telling the truth.
Yeah, there's the contemporaneous letters that they wrote to their cousin and whatnot, talking about the abuse and like the stuff in the first trial they had.
There was pictures of them nude that shouldn't have been taken.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff.
All the stuff that the judge was like that they didn't allow in the second trial.
Yeah. They got a Homer judge, and like, yeah, you're not going to talk about it.
Yeah, well then the riots, OJ, there was a lot of cause and effect as to why that trial happened the way it did.
Sure. I guess just the thing I have trouble with is your defense is that you're in imminent danger of being killed.
Right.
I don't think that's true. If you have a $200,000 credit card that your parents give you, you can't tell me that you can't take assets from that and leave.
That's the whole thing about the boat ride, right? They're on the shark fishing trip, and Eric and Lyle are at the front of the boat. Jose and Kitty are in the back. No one's communicating with each other. The guy driving the boat said that. He testified that it was weird, but not weird like they're going to kill you. Because that's what they said. They were afraid that they were being taken out there to be killed. Yeah. I don't see that. So you murdered them. Regardless of the abuse that was going on, you murdered them.
Yeah, like I buy this defense from, a 19-year-old girl who's being trafficked and pimped out. That's just, I really have a hard time equating a scenario like that to this. You have the means to extricate yourself from these parents.
Yeah.
It seems to be strictly a monetary thing where, we're used to being rich, and if we leave our parents, we're not going to have any money.
They extricated themselves from their parents.
I don't know. I'm not sure I buy it.
And I start feeling really sympathetic towards Eric a lot, because I just feel like that he wouldn't have done this if I feel like Lyle is the ringleader.
That's right, because there was one brother that planned like the whole going out that night or something.
Lyle, the older one.
Yeah.
And didn't Lyle rape Eric, or he abused Eric when they were little, right?
Yeah, he was essentially doing what was done to him to Eric. I think Eric would have done anything that Lyle asked him to do or told him to do, no matter what. And I don't think he wanted to do this at all. I think that's true that like he instantly regretted it. But then you don't know, because he wrote that fucking screenplay with his best friend about two rich kids killing their parents to get the money.
That's right.
And he was obsessed with that Billionaire Boys Club movie that was about the same thing.
Look, if your parents
was it Eric's idea? Right. Like, I don't fucking know.
And I don't know. I don't know if I put all that much credence in that. If your parents are abusing you like that, you know, maybe you do have fantasies of murdering them. Sure. I don't think that's that out of the ordinary. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm against them getting out of jail. I mean, they've been in, 35 years? Well, maybe this is a second-degree murder case, and they probably should be let out. But
I think at the very least, the fact that so much evidence was withheld from the second trial,
they should at least get a second one,
because they didn't have a fair second trial.
No,
I agree with that. Absolutely.
I'm not going to be upset if they're let out. Whatever.
I think that's right.
How long has it been?
35 years.
Yeah. But if it was a new trial, I would think that's absolutely fair, because the second one was not fair. And the only reason that the first one was a hung jury was because the men on that jury refused to believe that a father would molest a son.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Times are different now. I think that people are more accepting, or people understand that kind of stuff happens, unfortunately. But their behavior is so fucking crazy afterwards. Like, Lyle was spending all the money.
Shopping spree.
Yeah.
Look, and I fully admit it's hard to put yourself in that scenario, living that life. You know, you're second guessing what it'd be like to be a victim in that situation, and I don't know. Maybe that's how people act after going through that stuff.
After watching the show, and then I watched the Netflix documentary that came out paired with it again. My theory that I was running with was that kind of like everything could be true about the whole situation, right? They were abused. I do believe that. So let's say that all the abuse stuff is true. Everything's true. Jose being so manipulative and abusive and all that stuff is true. But Lyle was very much like Jose. And after the murders happened, like, he snapped into, like, he was Jose and he was being a real dickhead to everybody. And what if he just manipulated all of this? What if the abuse could be true and he could still manipulate Eric into, being on board with murder?
Sure.
But then Eric also wrote that screenplay and was obsessed with the story. So who fucking knows?
There was just a lot going on.
Yeah.
Could have been that Eric's the younger one, right? Did Lyle maybe prey off that and be like, oh, look, he's already writing this stuff. I'm going to use this.
That's what I mean. Maybe
I'm gonna feed into that, and maybe he's getting abused, maybe he's not, but I'm gonna feed into that to, spark him to follow me.
I suspect they're going to be out of prison by the holidays.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's our official prediction.
It is.
In 2 months, they're going to be out.
The district attorney who's reviewing everything already stated that he didn't think they should die in prison. I mean, they've already done 35 years. What more do you want? I absolutely think he's going to let them out soon.
Okay.
Or get a judge to go along with the resentencing, or whatever path he's going to take to make this happen. But yeah, I think they're getting out soon.
The biggest piece of evidence that makes me believe that they were abused, everything is from that angle is true, is that letter that Lyle wrote Eric in prison and was like, we're not going to talk about this stuff publicly because we're not going to embarrass our family. And it's like this whole thing of telling Eric to, shut the fuck up. We're not going down this road, exposing our family like this. And at the end, he writes, destroy this letter, burn it. Eric didn't burn it. Like, Eric is the worst accomplice ever. If we remember from this story, he broke down.
He's not good.
No, he's not.
They probably never would have even been charged if Eric would have just went about his business, and
Lyle just left them. Lyle just like went off the deep end with that money. He's like, it's like, all right, Eric, see you later. Just fucking took off on him.
It's like, doctor, I killed him. You can't tell anybody, right? No.
Yeah, I suspect we'll have updates here in the coming weeks and months.
Yeah.
This is the new Gypsy Rose for us. This is going to be going on
At least
for
this
weeks
one
and
is
weeks and weeks.
a lot more interesting.
This one at least is relevant, right?
Yeah.
It's not a fucking reality show. It's it's an ongoing case.
And it's one of those ones that it just makes you go back and forth on it.
Well, I think the majority of their family asking for them to be released, trying to put pressure doesn't hurt
Yeah.
public sentiment anymore.
You think if they get out, Dave, they'll have a reality show?
Probably. They'll do something like that, right? The Menendez variety show. Power Hour, Comedy Hour, the Menendez Comedy Hour.
I was trying to get you into the.
But I do have. I was getting to that.
Okay.
Speaking of Gypsy Rose, I saw that Gypsy Rose was asked about the Menendez brothers, and she had a little advice for them.
The TMZ track her down?
TMZ did, in fact, track her down.
Of course they did. You notice how TMZ only gets the same people every time? It's almost like TMZ knows where those people are going to be and goes to get them and find them and ask them questions to keep said people relevant in the news. And that's not really my shot at Gypsy, but it's like, why like the Kardashians are still relevant, people like that. It's almost like TMZ just happens to know where those people are. Like you don't see TMZ running into Tom Hanks coming out of Nobu or whatever, and asking him questions.
They did that. They did. When was
They
it?
did it
Last
once,
year. They bumped into his wife. And he's like, "What
and
the
he
fuck?"
fucking shut it down. That was a couple years ago. I
outta
think.
here.
Like you don't see that happening with like celebrities who are comfortable with their status. It's the people who crave that attention that the paparazzi just always happen to be waiting for them.
That's a fair assessment.
Speaking of craving attention.
So Gypsy Rose Blanchard weighing in on the Menendez brothers case. Blanchard, 33, spoke to TMZ at LAX on Sunday, and she shared her advice for Eric and Lyle, who may finally be getting out of prison almost 30 years after they were convicted of killing their parents. 30? I thought it was 35. Maybe it's 30. I might have misspoke earlier. Oh, no, because it was right after OJ. So 30.
Yeah.
Not 35. Apologies.
Are you saying they should sit 5 more years and then you'd be okay with it?
Possibly. Give him another 5, maybe 10.
Okay.
Have they really learned their lesson? I don't know.
Who's to know?
It's very difficult to come out to a world that has changed so much, even in the time that I spent, said Blanchard, who served 7 years in prison for the murder of her mother, Claudine D.D. Blanchard. Gypsy's boobs are looking pretty nice these days. Look at those.
Wow.
Not bad, huh?
All right.
Because she's pregnant. They're filling with some milky milk.
Milky milk.
I forgot she's pregnant. Jesus Christ.
I actually did too. So that makes sense. Yeah.
She's got that
With
little-
who? The Bret Hart guy?
Oh, I think that's yet to be determined, pal.
Oh, fuck. They need to bring Maury out.
I was gonna say this has daytime talk show.
Bret
written all over
Hart,
it.
you are the father.
Stop it.
It's like, no,
First of all,
no,
stop
I'm
it. It's not Bret Hart, friend of the show. Hitman fan, Hitman license plate.
He gave her the excellence of execution.
Well, he might have excellently executed, but we'll see about that. If that baby's going to be the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Reacclimating is a difficult thing, she added. I would say take your time, adjust properly and get therapy because you need it in this kind of world and day and age.
Oh, boy.
In July, she announced she's pregnant with her first child with boyfriend Ken Erker. The couple rekindled their romance after Blanchard split from husband Ryan Anderson 3 months after she got out of prison.
He's Hitman fan, right? Ryan Anderson.
Ryan was. She's claiming the boyfriend Ken Erker's the father, but Maury will be the judge of that.
Okay. Thanks, Gypsy.
I got a little bit more.
Okay.
Blanchard told TMZ that while she's, quote, not really educated on that case, she supports the Menendez brothers getting out of prison. Yeah, I don't really know much about John Wayne Gacy, but I heard Hogo the Clown's really good at that kid party. So yeah, I support him getting out of prison. I'm an advocate for abuse victims in general, and I'm all about prison reform, the mom-to-be said. If the case is being reviewed, then hopefully something can be done. Abuse victims need to be advocated for more, Blanchard added.
That was a very good generic political statement.
It's not bad.
Like, that's what politicians would say.
It's not bad.
Because that's a very non-answer.
Mm-hmm. The TMZ reporter also told Blanchard that Kim Kardashian is advocating for Eric and Lyle to be set free.
Well, now we must be in favor of it, right?
Yeah. Quote, Kim is a wise woman. She makes good decisions in her prison reform era, Blanchard said about the 43-year-old reality star. I'm not sure what that means.
It's the new thing that kids say, like you're era? In your, is that a Taylor Swift thing?
Like I'm in my mustache era right now.
Oh, right. Like it's,
I understand.
But did that come from Taylor Swift or am I making that up?
I don't know.
But it's like whatever you're in, like you're in your cardigan era.
I understand.
You know, your glasses on the nose era.
I'm in my driving a car off a dock era, and I'm not saving the victim. Mary Jo Kabachnik.
Yeah, see?
That's the era I'm in.
You get it. You get it.
Era.
So apparently, according to Gypsy Rose, Kim Kardashian was in a prison reform era.
That is
currently, yeah.
That's when she was meeting with Trump. Remember? When
she got that one lady out.
She did.
Which absolutely good for her.
Do have to give Kim credit for that one.
Yeah, I give her credit for that booty too.
Do you think Kim?
I don't know if she's still in that era. Or
do you think Kim was also like, "Hey, let the paparazzi know when you're at the sushi bar." And then they'll meet you out front and ask you all the questions and keep you fucking relevant.
I prefer Kim.
And when all fails, just let Ray J fucking dick you down.
I was going to say, I prefer Kim in her Ray J era.
Well, she peaked, right? She peaked.
Yeah, clearly. Mm. Kardashian, who has visited Eric and Lyle in jail, penned an essay for NBC News on October 3rd and said she hopes the brothers' life sentences are reconsidered. I don't believe that spending their entire natural lives incarcerated has the right punishment.
The fuck does that mean?
Was the right punishment for this complex case. Had this crime been committed and trialed today, I believe the outcome would have been dramatically different, she wrote. Wasn't she taking the bar exam in California? Like she didn't go to law school, but like self-taught herself?
I think that's part of her whatever era.
Yeah.
Part of her prison reform era. Oh. Guess what? I'm in my law era. Wait, it just ended. Now I'm in my drink Miller Lite era.
I'm always in that era.
Well, I'm back, so a party.
Oh, I got an update. Kim Kardashian learned very quickly how hard bar exams can be. The California State Bar is one of the most difficult states to pass with a 40 to 50% pass rate. The first attempt, the second attempt, and after the third attempt, she finally passed. Yes, Kim Kardashian is planning to become a lawyer. Is that real?
Smarter than me, then, I guess, with that shit. I wouldn't be able to fucking do that.
Wait a minute. This says as of 2024, though, she still hasn't completed her degree or passed the bar, so she's not a licensed attorney.
Okay.
Oh, she has plans to take the California bar exam by early 2025. This is all AI responses, so I assume it's correct. I don't know.
Well.
Good advice, Gypsy. See, Gypsy knows. She's been there. She's walked the walk. Now she can talk the talk.
She has done her time. Okay. I understand what she's saying. I get it. I don't think she understands. Didn't she say herself, I'm not familiar with her case?
Yeah.
But I'm hearing words like, victim and advocates' rights or advocate for their rights. And okay.
Yes. She said, I'm hearing good things about this Edmund Kemper, and I think he'd be good for the community if we let him out.
Yeah.
He wants to attend his mom's memorial service remembrance.
Let's keep you in the news, Gypsy. That works. What she needs is her own talk show, like a daytime type thing. And then her first guests can be the Menendez brothers when they get free. And then she's off to the races. And then she can bring on like other, like maybe victims or people fresh out of prison.
It's not
Its
bad.
own little thing.
It's not bad.
Yeah. Executive producers Cool Down Media. And Steve Harvey.
That'd be all right.
We got to get him on board, right? He'll be on board.
If Lyle and Eric do get released, will they tag team Gypsy Rose eventually? Yes or no?
They're both married.
Does that matter?
Wow.
That's not an answer to my question.
All right.
Will Lyle and Eric leave their prison wives to form a Mormon love triangle with Gypsy Rose and settle in Utah and become the new leaders of the Mormon church? Yes or no?
Yes.
I agree.
Got $1,000 on yes. And yes, I would buy that video. I'd buy that sex tape. But I want wig off. Wig off for that video.
Wig off?
Yeah. Well, who's the one that wears the wig?
Lyle?
I want that wig off for that
No,
video.
he doesn't wear the wig anymore.
Oh,
Lyle's bald now.
He's
Okay.
bald and beautiful, Mike.
Perfect.
He's beyond. He's in his bald era.
Perfect. See, he gets it. He's fucking acting like he doesn't know what era means. He gets it.
That's the craziest. That's one of the craziest parts of that whole story is how they got in that big fight that night, that final like infamous night, and Kitty ripped off Lyle's toupee in front of Eric
At the
and
dinner
Eric's
table.
Yeah, and Eric's like, "What the fuck?"
He's like, whoa.
He was like bleeding and shit too, because it was one of those like surgically like sewn on.
Oh,
That's enough reason to kill her right there.
Could it be? Could it be like that amount?
that's a
amount of-
heavy abuse.
Could that be enough where he's like, you know what? Fuck this. We've been talking about killing him. That's it.
That could make you snap.
I forgot.
There's
that,
all this abuse going on. All this. We're done.
I forgot that we had initially talked about how it was glued on. It's like you're literally ripping that out of his scalp.
If she could kill my toupee, she might kill me. That's it.
Jose forced him to do that when he was young because Jose had grand plans that he was going to be a senator and then eventually be president, and they were going to be like the Cuban version of the Kennedys.
No way, Jose.
You're no son of mine, Baldy.
Yeah.
No way. No fucking way, cue ball. You're getting a wig.
That's what he
You're
said.
getting a toupe.
It's an exact quote, I think. No fucking way, cue ball.
Lucy, I'm home. Get that bald boy of mine a wig.
Oh my goodness.
What the fuck? Why did you birth me a bald baby, Lucy? What the fuck is wrong with you?
If anybody hasn't yet, they should go check out Monster. That show is really fucking good.
Yeah, do that.
It's crazy how well those roles are cast for that show and the acting and stuff.
I saw a little bit here and there.
Like after watching it, I'm like, okay, this is very accurate, and it goes, and it's super accurate. Quoting is pretty good.
Chloe Sevigny played their mother.
Is that who that was?
Yeah.
Whoever played Leslie Abramson was like fucking spot on.
I don't remember.
But
Did you watch the whole thing too?
No, my wife watched it. I was in and out when she watched it, but I'm like, I don't really give a fuck. I'm going to go in the other room and do something, punch myself in the face instead of watching this.
God damn. All right. Well, there'll be more updates on this coming up, right?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, guaranteed.
Stay tuned. We'll follow the saga and maybe they'll dick down Gypsy Rose. That'd be the ultimate OT.
Fucking hey, well.
She's pregnant with one of the Menendez brothers' babies. Stick around, find out whose it is.
She's got to give birth to the one that she has first.
Oh yeah. Well, they also have to get out of prison. She's in her pregnant era. They're in their prison era.
Goddamn right.
Next up is redemption era. Bye.